All right, I'm at the Charlotte airport right now, and I'm headed to the Virgin Islands because I'm meeting up with the Odyssey Sailing Festival. I really can't wait for this. This is gonna be awesome. I just had an overnight flight from LA. I hadn't slept at all. It's 5 in the morning right now. I'm gonna catch my connecting flight to the Virgin Islands. I landed in St. Thomas, but then I had to take a ferry to go from St. Thomas, which is the U.S. Virgin Islands, over to Tortola, which is the British Virgin Islands. That's where I meet up with all the group on this sailing festival. I want to give you some background. So rewind a couple years, and I'll talk to you about a guy named Andy. You may remember Andy. He has a Ocean Cruisers podcast, which I've done with him a couple of times. A couple years ago, I didn't know him at all. He emails me out of the blue, and he asked me if I wanted to go on a sailing trip with him in Spain. That's where he lives with his wife and his child. He's from the UK originally, but he has a sailboat in Spain. So I met with him. We went to Ibiza, Formentera. We went back to the mainland of Spain, had a great time. It was 1 week on his sailboat. That was awesome. I made a bunch of videos about that. So then a year later, he decides to up the ante one more level by organizing a group of sailors that are YouTube sailors. And we got this 56-foot monohull sailboat. We went to different islands in the Cyclades in Greece. I made a bunch of videos about that as well. Met a bunch of great people, other YouTubers. I think there were like 10 or more YouTubers on the sailboat for the week. It was awesome. So now, fast forward to right now, this year, Andy has taken it way to the next level, and he's organized this huge event. Now, Andy is he's kind of an entrepreneur, but not necessarily for profit, more about for the community. He's all about building the sailing community and having people interact and meet and have these experiences. So he contacted Navigare Yachting, which is a charter company, and they have boats here in the BVIs. They have some all over the world, actually, in different locations, but we are all meeting here in Tortola, a place called Nanny Key. And the crazy part is that he was able to reach out to all these sailing celebrities, I'll call them for lack of a better word. And a lot of them are big-time YouTube sailors, along with other sailing celebrities. Like we have Captain Glenn from Below Deck Sailing. We have a couple of actual world record holders in sailing, solo circumnavigation. So crazy kind of roster of captains. There's 11 catamarans. Each of those catamarans will have captains that are these celebrities. And then on the boats, the crew are going to be like 10 or more people each on each boat, that are going to be just regular people like you and I, maybe patrons for the different individual sailing channel people, or just individuals interested in sailing who wanted to sign up. And I'm actually going to be working with Andy this week on the kind of, the working boat, the boat that we're going to make sure everything is organized properly. I'm going to be on his boat. But I want to first introduce you to all of these captains that I'm talking about.
Hi, I am Laura Dekker, and I am skippering this Lagoon 50. It's called Jason Seas for the Odyssey Sailing Festival, and I just can't wait to get out there and have lots of fun.
Hi, my name is Kika.
I'm Dan.
We are from the sailing channel Sailing Uma, and we're skippering this one, which is a Bali 54.
Somebody thought it'd be a good idea to let us drive this island.
It's gonna be such a great time, and we're super excited for all the fun activities and all the amazing guests that we have with us this week.
Hi guys, it's Captain Glenn, Below Deck Sailing Yacht. I'm here in the BVIs.
Okay guys, I'm gonna start turning towards the dock and backing up.
Yeah, we're here. We've got 11 big cats. This is, the one I'm on is a Lagoon 50. And we're starting today. We're gonna go out, cruise around all around the BVIs.
What's up guys, we're Brady and Blue from Cruisers Academy.
We are super excited to be here this week. We just left our boat in Mexico. We have a YouTube channel, Cruisers Academy. And we also run cruising courses on our Passport 42 in the Sea of Cortez if you want to come join us. We also teach intro to sailing in Lake Tahoe.
Hey
Hey,
guys, it's Warren and Erica on We Sail, and we're super excited. We're actually sailing a Fontaine Pajot, so we're already super familiar.
Because that's what we have.
Yeah, and so we're on Good Vibrations. She's a Saba 50, and we are super psyched.
Yeah, she's a beautiful boat, and we have a bunch of wind, so we're going to be doing a lot of good sailing.
We've got 12 people
Yeah.
on board,
Yeah.
so we got full boat.
Full boat.
Hello, I'm Erik from the YouTube channel No Bullshit Just Sailing, and I'm here with my girlfriend Silja on our beautiful catamaran here. It's Fontaine Pajot 47.
Hey, aloha everyone. I'm Dustin Reynolds, known as the Single-Handed Sailor. I'm excited to be here for the Odyssey Cruising Festival. I'm here because I set a record for being the first double amputee to sail around the world alone. I'm excited to join all these other fellow captains that have done cool shit, and we're going to be on our way soon.
Be here acting natural. Mom!
All right, so hey, I'm Trip Brower. I'm the captain of Apparent Winds and Resilience, and we're here actually working with Cruisers Academy, and stoked. We're on a 4.8 Bali Cat. People are just getting aboard. Should be a good time. This is Kira,
Hi, I'm First Mate.
and yeah, we're jacked to be here. About to take off. It's blowing 30 knots. We should see how it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Hey guys, I'm Jamie from SV Parlay Sailing YouTube channel, Parlay Revival. I'm captaining this one, a 50 Lagoon. It's going to be a pretty crazy week. We've got all our guests that are on board are our Patreon, so it's going to be super fun to get to know them. And yeah, we're here for a good time.
So we're sailing Parlay Revival.
You have to follow your dreams. You only get one shot at life. My dream was to sail around the globe, and that's exactly what we're doing.
And now we're here. This is Brittany, and excited for this week.
All right, the excitement is brewing as everyone arrives and gets familiar with the boats.
So you hold down the button, and you can see just like shift it forward, and you can see the lights blinking. So that's in neutral right now.
Hello, saying hello to everyone.
Many of the captains have years of experience on monohulls, so getting familiar with these big catamarans can be a lot to take in.
This on, you leave it on, and that send the water control will. And you got your navigation instrument just on.
Yeah, first time ever being on a lagoon this big and actually like spending a week on it, so it's going to be really interesting.
Yes.
Knowing their experience level, I think they'll be just fine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now it's right side up.
But it is pretty hairy out there as I watch some of the other boats that are coming in from last week's charter. We then start getting all the provisionings on board, which was quite interesting logistically, as you can imagine, with 11 boats and more than 100 people.
So yeah, this is all the soft drinks. So we're going to be distributing them between each boat.
The captains continue to get to know each other and do some last-minute route planning.
Yeah, well, there's actually nowhere else to anchor here, to be honest. You can, but there's not that much space here.
Okay.
So
We'll be alright.
this is pretty mountainous.
protection. Yeah.
Yeah, so it might be all right.
With the 11 catamarans in our group, we've taken up this entire dock. Now, before we get underway, I want to give you a tour of one of the catamarans so you can see the layout. This is one of the smaller boats. This is a Bali 48, but it will give you a good idea of what the boats look like. This one has a large salon and dining area as you enter into the main salon. Then there's a huge galley. a navigation station, and let's go down into the cabin space. This is the port side with a huge cabin forward with its separate private head. And then looking aft on this boat in particular, there's a smaller bunk bed cabin. And let's check out the starboard side also. A very large forward cabin with a private head as well. Then the aft cabin is also huge with its private bathroom here at midships. Another great thing about these Bali cats is that you can walk right out onto the bow from the salon area. And on the bow, you can see that there's a ton of seating and lounging areas. Okay, let's get back to the group. We all meet up for a big lunch at the marina where Andy welcomes everyone and gives the plan for the week.
Welcome to the Odyssey Sailing Festival, BVI's. So for the first 2 days, try your best. Don't try too hard. Don't die, that's terrible PR. Don't fall overboard. Don't do anything stupid.
We're gonna go over to the boats. If you want to make a last stop at Right Way, it's right over here. Just follow this path and make it right to grab anything. Make your way to the boats and we'll get off the dock.
Okay, it's go time. Let's get underway. We just set off from Tortola. We were at the Nanny Key Marina, and our stopover, we're going to go to Norman Island, which is only, I think he said 6 or 7 nautical miles, so it should take us less than an hour to get there. And now we're about halfway, and just a most amazing sunset. But over on Norman Island, there's the famous bar called Willie T's. So if you look that up on Google, Willie T's is a famous bar. But just a beautiful first sail. Sailing, we got full sail, full head sail up. We got a reef in the mainsail because it is really quite windy. It's 18 to 20 knots of wind right now, but beautiful. You can't get better than this. Look at the view of the sunset right now. And just like that, we arrived to Norman Island. That's Shaka taking down the mainsail, by the way. You'll meet him and the rest of the crew in the next episode. We cruise by this mega yacht, and then we pick up a mooring ball for the night. We end the night at the famous Willie T floating bar. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.